Hello and welcome to the presentation on Digital Innovations in Macro Social Work Field Education by the Center on Immigration and Child Welfare. My name is Sophia Sepp and I'm the Program Manager with the Center on Immigration and Child Welfare at New Mexico State University. This presentation seeks to highlight the efforts of the Center to engage master's level social work students in macro social work practicum opportunities, and to address best practice for the effective structuring of online macro-level practicum experiences. The Center on Immigration and Child Welfare, also known as the CICW, is a national resource center in the United States that focuses on building the capacity of the U.S. child welfare system to respond to the unique needs of immigrant families and children. It has been housed within the School of Social Work at New Mexico State University since 2017, under the directorship of Dr. Megan Fino Velasquez. The CICW network consists of researchers and scholars, practitioners, including social workers and child welfare workers, lawyers and legal practitioners, and policy analysts. The center's current work has focused on vetting and disseminating the most current and salient policy, practice, and research resources that address the intersection of immigration and child welfare. The center also conducts trainings, provides technical assistance, and facilitates communication among child welfare practitioners across the U.S. to share information and best practices on these issues. Over the course of this introductory video, I'll provide an overview of how the CICW offers online macro-level social work practica opportunities. I'll discuss the modalities of digital engagement utilized with our student interns at the CICW, and I'll provide recommendations for facilitating macro-level social work practica in a digital context. Since moving to NMSU in 2017, the CICW has offered macro-level social work practicum opportunities to the master's level social work students at the university. Practicum opportunities with the center enable students to directly participate in key elements of macro social work practice in an online environment. Students are able to engage in policy analysis and advocacy, research, and the development and dissemination of practice and policy recommendations and resources. All of these activities work toward the center's overarching goal of effecting systems-level change to improve programs and policies related to immigrant children and families who are involved in the public child welfare system, in order to achieve safety, permanency, and well-being for this population. Students are challenged to identify and apply the traditional practice behaviors and competencies of social work in the macro-level online context. They explore how to demonstrate ethical and professional behavior, engage diversity and difference, advance human rights and social, economic, and environmental justice, engage in practice-informed research and research-informed practice, and assess, intervene, and evaluate practice with organizations, communities, and systems. As the CICW is composed of practitioners and professionals across the U.S., students are challenged to engage in macro practice primarily via digital platforms. Students gain firsthand experience in offering online opportunities for training and technical assistance by participating in the development, facilitation, and evaluation of online workshops and conference presentations offered by the CICW. Students help coordinate communications among network partners across various time zones, including ongoing convenings on the Zoom platform. Students also assist in disseminating resources, information, and updates via targeted topic-specific Google Groups and monthly e-newsletters on MailChimp. These activities require attention to detail and to communication styles that will effectively engage the CICW's virtual audience. Students also learn to design webinars and workshops that are adaptable to online platforms and that communicate the center's important topical information while also maintaining the interest and engagement of participants in an online setting, for example, via utilizing polling, chatting, and breakout group features on Zoom. Students are then able to analyze their experiences with these various types of group convenings via traditional social work learning modalities, such as process recordings, which have been structured for the macro context. The unique topical focus of the CICW on the intersection of immigration and child welfare issues, combined with its unique structure as a geographically diverse network of professionals across the U.S., provides students with an unparalleled opportunity for engaging in macro-level social work practice via various digital modalities. Students are constantly challenged to think critically, not only in learning and applying the information and content of immigration and child welfare work, but also in how to facilitate meetings and engage effectively with professional partners, and to communicate and disseminate information in effective and engaging ways across digital platforms. Students must adapt their general perceptions of social work as an individual level direct practice to the systems level policy-oriented practice that takes place at the Center on Immigration and Child Welfare and within its network. Macro-level social work practice offers unique opportunities for students to expand their perceptions and understandings of the social work practice arena. Students are able to gain experience in research, policy analysis, and advocacy, and how these processes inform the development of best practice. In order to ensure effective learning experiences, social work programs offering macro-level practica should pay special attention to developing practicum curricula and seminar experiences with practice behaviors and competencies tailored to macro-level social work. This is especially important in generalist social work programs that may just be beginning to offer macro-level opportunities. Macro-level practica also offer potentially more opportunities for students to partner with geographically diverse and distant organizations and agencies, especially as platforms for digital engagement advance. With the increased utilization of digital platforms comes increased responsibility to continue to apply the core social work values of ethical practice and professionalism to virtual engagement modalities. As such, macro-level social work practica in the increasingly digital world have the potential to offer students of the social work profession new and expanded opportunities to engage in critical thinking, analysis, and evaluation, ultimately yielding a new generation of social workers that are more well-rounded in their abilities to navigate among the micro, meso, and macro modalities of practice.